Hey guys, Assalamu alaikum. I hope everyone is well. Indeed, my dear brothers and sisters, in this state of the world we're living in at the moment, life is very tough, especially with the rising prices of gas, electric, food prices, and many more things where we're trying to make our money last. Unfortunately, we're finding things are doubled in price, tripled in price. Where we used to go shopping, for example, you spend a certain amount of money, you'd probably get everything that you need and want. Now you have to kind of pick and choose certain things that are on offer, certain things that you might think, would I need it, would I not? So we cut back on a lot of things to make our money last more. So I'm somebody that's doing exactly the same, in that same boat as everyone else, trying to find ways of cutting down my costs, such as saving electricity at home, saving gas, and obviously food prices, selecting things that we really definitely will eat and not being spoilt and spending money on other things that we shouldn't. So guys, the reason why I'm making this video today is somebody mentioned an app to me a few years back. Now at that time I didn't really think about it. I thought, you know what, it sounds pretty cheap and cheerful, whatever. I didn't really pay much attention to it. It's only somebody mentioned it to me again quite recently and I had a look at this app. Now what this app does basically, it gives you a selection of shops ranging from Starbucks, Wenzel's, local supermarkets. And what these guys do at the end of every day, whatever they haven't sold, they basically list it for really cheap, right? So rather than throwing it away and wasting it, because all these big companies or even small companies, they cannot just give food away for free. Now they have their own policies, I'm not sure what they are, possibly to do with reputation, health and hygiene, etc., etc. So they rather just, let's say, like a croissant that's probably just made that day and they can't sell it the day after, they rather sell it for cheap. Now what this app does, this app, by the way, my friends, is called Too Good To Go. You can download it on Android and iOS as well, and it's free of charge. Now basically how this app works is you see a list of places and it tells you a certain time, let's say for example between 7 and 8, you can go and buy a small bag of food for whatever price they price it for. So I'll give an example. Today I went for Starbucks and they had a little bag that they had a selection of items and I picked it up for, I think it was about £3.80. So I'm going to show you guys what I got. But again, my dear brothers and sisters, this isn't to say don't go and spend money in these shops during the day. Don't wait for the end of the day because you might not get what you want. And again, something like that happened to me when I went to Starbucks and I had to pick out 5 different items from that list of things that basically they had at the end of the day. So yeah, so I booked it online. It was between 6 and 7:30. So between that time I had to go and pick up. I didn't know what I was going to pick up. They call it, some of the apps call it magic box or magic bag. And basically they put stuff in there that you can, take home. So let me show you guys. So here it is, the Starbucks bag. So this Starbucks bag was from Camden High Street. So let me show you guys. So when I went there, it was 5 items I can choose. So they had a selection of stuff that were left over at the end of the day. These weren't trashy stuff. This was just stuff that they hadn't sold. So let me show you. So first I chose, well, let me show you. Let me take out all the stuff in the bag so it makes it easier. Okay. So I got to choose 5 items, okay? The service, by the way, was really good. I felt a little bit embarrassed when I went in, like, that kind of feeling that these guys come to pick up the leftovers. But the guys were very understanding in there. They were like, please, you're doing us a favor by taking this stuff because we don't want to throw it in the bin. So this one here, it's basically a vegan chicken wrap. So it's fiery, no chicken wrap, right? And the date used by 3rd of October. Now, to be honest, there's a lot of companies out there that are kind of scrapping that whole use by thing. I generally go by taste and smell. It's a bit like milk, sometimes it says a particular date, but you smell the milk and it smells absolutely fine. Okay. So yeah, I mean, we're gonna have tomorrow. This is a free range egg and mayo sandwich with Dijon mustard, mayonnaise, Cress on seeded farmhouse bread, and it's really good quality. I can't show you guys really close up because the camera's quite far away, but this is like on brown bread, and this would probably usually sell for about, I don't know, £3. Every time I go to Starbucks and I pick up any kind of snack, it's quite expensive. Again, guys, I'm not trying to put you off going not spending money in the day, but you know, this is a treat. Sometimes you can actually pick up stuff £20 worth for £3, £4. This here is an almond croissant. Okay, I think these usually sell for about £1.80 or something like that. This one here is a chocolate twist. Okay, and again, I don't know, this definitely does not sell less than £1. And I've got another almond croissant. So the guys were like, literally, you can choose any 5 items. So they had a selection of sandwiches, other snacks, and pastries and whatnot. So I said anything that doesn't contain meat, because obviously the meat is not halal there, but I managed to pick up some vegan stuff and the croissants as well. This all came to about £3.80. Very easy, very simple. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to try to do these kind of reviews sort of like twice a week maybe. I was thinking of doing one every day, but that might be too much. So I'll go to different places. There's always different places on there. There was actually a bubble tea place in Camden, and they were doing 2 bubble teas for like £3, I think, and each of the bubble teas is usually about £3.50. So that's a good deal. But again, I don't know how they work. Is it stuff that they've got left over? Maybe I'll have to check it out. But yeah, put in the comments below if you have used this app, Too Good To Go, and if you do use it, you know, put your comments down below and let us know how you find. But yeah, this is just a simple way of saving money and also making good use. Mainly the reason why I did this is making good use of food that potentially would have been thrown away. Because if they hadn't sold this on that Too Good To Go, then they would have just binned it, right? All that food just going to waste. And it's good food as well. It's not like crappy stuff left over. This is really good stuff. So guys, please give us a big thumbs up for this video. Make sure you share this info with your friends and family so they can benefit from it too. And yeah, I'm going to go to a different place probably the day after tomorrow. So keep tuned, and yeah, see you soon. Take care.